What's up, guys? It's me, Jose the Killer Fry, and welcome to my channel. So yeah, I'm just gonna be a video of me talking basically and playing zombies. This is probably gonna be something like, I guess, maybe a cutcom. I don't know. I'm just gonna be talking about the current state of what I'm trying to do and what's going on in my life. I guess I don't know, but we'll see where this goes. But kind of like the reason I wanted to talk to you guys was kind of because I want to care about my YouTube channel a lot now. Recently, or not recently, just like I've kind of just paid attention to my Twitch, and that was about it, right? And it's kind of just because I don't really have a branding for my YouTube that I'll probably figure out pretty soon. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I'm working on this video idea. It's Jeopardy style. It's a Jeopardy style game. I've already recorded one, but I'll see if I'll record another one. But basically, this Jeopardy style video has been in the works for ever since like September, August, October, around that time of last year. I've been working on a Jeopardy style something. But I would say it's thanks to it's not just because like, oh, I just did it off of a whim. I saw this one dude do it. I can't remember the dude's name off the top of my head, but I saw him do it and it kind of inspired me, or not maybe inspired me, but like got me feeling like, okay, you know what, I'll do this. I'll just do this, you know. Let me just put my mind to it instead of just brushing it off. So yeah, that's what I did. It was really fun. I gotta sit through 2 hours of gameplay, or I gotta sit, not gameplay, just footage. But I think if I were to upload it, I think you guys would like it. You know what? Let's talk about what's going on. We got Dallas and I'm gonna try to get this episode out before game 1. Okay. We have Dallas and Boston going at each other in the NBA Finals, which I think is going to be absolute ballistic. Man, we have top 3 MVP candidate Luka Doncic, and we have, I think he was number 6 in MVP voting or number 5 in MVP voting, Jason Tatum. So we got that. I mean, of course, a lot of people are expecting Boston to win. Everybody expected Boston to get here because they're amazing, right? Team is absolutely loaded from top to bottom in talent. Absolutely great team, I will admit, right? Absolutely great team. And then we have Dallas, who is not the same team they were pre-trade deadline. They are a completely different team. And that's all thanks to their GM, man. And also Jason Kidd's doing pretty good coaching this team in the playoffs. Like, some Mavericks fans didn't like him, didn't like how he coached. A lot of people said he was a bad coach, but in this playoffs I feel like he's done really well with his job. But man, dude, as a Thunder fan, I don't know who to root for. Like, and I bet some of y'all like, just root for Boston. Like, fuck the Mavericks. But I'm just like, okay. One of my friends is a Boston fan, okay? And I don't want anybody to be happy. So now I want to root for the Mavericks because I don't want him to be happy. My Thunder lost. I want his team to lose too. He's also a little bit... I'll get into this in a second. When I start talking about hockey. Yeah, hello guys. This is me, Jose. I'm editing this right now. But I did not start talking about hockey. I had this like whole like planned side tangent to get into that I guess just completely forgot about. So I'm blaming my ADHD. So yeah. Enjoy the rest of the video though. But basically, all I know about this Boston and Maverick series. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. The script was, I can't wait to see. We have all these stories about. First, we have Kyrie and Kristaps, right? Opposite teams that obvious for those. And then we have PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. They were on like probably arguably the two worst teams. Some people are gonna put like Detroit's up there. Okay, yeah, you can say that. But you have Charlotte and Washington Wizards here. Pretty terrible teams, and now they're in the finals. PJ Washington is in the finals on his favorite team when he was a kid. So yeah, that's like incredible to really think about. It's gonna be good, man. Luka having an insane run. One thing I'm not gonna like is if Luka wins, there's gonna be some people talking shit about Shea, and it's gonna be like somebody's behind me. Okay, what was I saying? I can't remember any storylines, but like I'm excited to see how Kyrie does. I'm excited to see how Jason Tatum does. Oh right, the Luka thing. People are gonna be talking shit about Shea because they're gonna be like, he shouldn't have gotten number 2 in MVP voting and shit. Like it should have been Luka. And I mean, like, I agree with them, but I also disagree with them. Right? I believe anybody. There are so many good MVP choices. Like I feel like there wasn't really a clear-cut MVP choice, in my opinion. I felt like there was an argument for shit. I felt like there was an argument for Jokic. I felt like there was an argument for Shea. I felt like there was an argument for Luka. There was an argument for Jalen Brunson. Like, dude, this MVP race was insane, and I hate how people act like there was a clear-cut choice when there wasn't. I hate that. I feel like there was definitely not a clear-cut choice. Jesus Christ, that almost got me. That one dude who uploaded that Jeopardy video, like, I went down a rabbit hole of like, I'm not gonna say small, because they got like thousands of subscribers, right? But like smaller than like the popular ones. Like people are gonna know like Noah J in the Zombies community, Lex, Milo, Mr. Waffle, Mr. Dog JD, like the big name guys, and like Smith Plays, MC Sports Talk, and all of them. Right? There's other people that I'm not mentioning just to get the point across. But I went down this rabbit hole of like these smaller guys that, I mean, it got me feeling like I felt more closer to them because I saw, not that I saw myself, it's just like one of the guys, there's this one video I watched. It was really small. It was like maybe a 7-minute video. I think his name was like Derpy or something along those lines. I'll put his channel like on the screen right now.
Guys, you better take a look at this.
But I remember he was talking about like, no, I forgot to get the double points. But he was talking about, one of the things he said was, he was mentioning about like the Z House, and that era is like so memorable to me. That was like the best, obviously not the best, but like some of the best parts of my life was that era. Just Z House was perfect, I felt like. And then he said, I guess I never knew somebody else shared the same sentiment as me in this regard, but he said something along the lines of like, he explained, I think he was just explaining how good the Z House was, and then he was saying with popular zombies YouTubers like Mr. T Lexify, The Smith Plays, I need to get out of here. Mr. T Lexify, The Smith Plays, MC Sports Talk, the person who inspired me to do this, create content or something like that, Lonely Mailbox. And I was like, there's no way, man. Because, like, truthfully, I mean this, Jack is kind of the reason, not the only reason, but he was the person that made me, I guess, see like why I wanted to do this. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably never gonna see this once. I'd be shocked if he did. But I can't thank him enough, because this is what I want to do. And I found that out. I found that out myself through him. And it was crazy to see like all this, and like that little rabbit hole of like looking through the Jeopardy and finding these smaller YouTubers. Like, now I'm watching every single Z House video again, you know, and it just makes me feel good. It just makes me feel good, and I love it. I love it. Are you serious, bro? One thing I do want to say, I am, oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited for college football 25. So excited. Actually, I'm just excited for football, man. I do need to get a console though. I don't have a console for it, so I'm saving up for a console, and all that. But hey, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for football in general. I can't wait to see my Detroit Lions play again. And for those that are asking, yes, I am a Thunder fan, and yes, I am a Lions fan. I don't care what you say, bro. I've been a Lions fan. I've been a Lions fan ever since I've been watching NFL. Okay. I will admit, it has not been long. I've been watching NFL since like maybe 2018, 2019. I'm not a huge fan of, I'm not the type of person to be a fan of somebody just because they're close, unless if like you live in the state, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm not really, just because I live close to Denver, I don't want to be a Broncos fan. Just because I live close to Kansas City, I don't want to be a Chiefs fan. You know what I mean? Just because I live close to Dallas or Houston, I don't want to be a Cowboys or Texans fan. You know? I became a fan to the team that I liked the most. And I fell in love with the Lions around 2019. I guess they reminded me the most of the Thunder in a way. Like, really great fans. Fans love the team no matter what, right? Supportive. The team plays with their heart out every single game and shit like that. And then Dan Campbell only just like really set the tone for me to love that team even more. I'm not gonna be able to survive. So I became a Lions fan, but I will admit that I am lucky in my fandom. I'm definitely lucky in my fandom. Like, I become a Lions fan for like 5 years, and then they start winning, which has led to some people calling me a bandwagon. Some friends, I will admit. But I don't see how you can bandwagon to a bad team.
Looks like the dogs wandered off.
Like, if we're being real, I should keep that zombie alive.
I'm all out. This is not good.
But yeah, I'm so excited for the NFL, dude. The Lions actually, like, I haven't been really a football fan for a while. We'll talk about college in a second. But early on in my life, all I really cared about was basketball. It's just like, okay, why would I give a shit about anything when nothing is close to me whatsoever? You know what I mean? It's just like, why? Why does it matter? I just never found interest, I guess. I only cared about teams that were like close to me. And then I started getting into football. And then I was like, yeah, this is nice. I like it. I like it. And then for a while I was just watching football. When I first started watching, I got into football because of Odell Beckham. So I guess that would have been like 2017, around there is when all that happened. He was my favorite player, dude. He was fucking I like the I loved his, like, I don't know. I can't say this without like not being serious, but like I loved his aura, I guess. I don't know. Like everything about him. Right? And he was my favorite player. So growing up, or not growing up, just like when I started watching the NFL, I didn't support the Giants. I supported him. You know what I mean? Or not supported him, but I was like, okay, did Odell do good? Okay, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? But and then Odell got traded to the Browns. And then Baker Mayfield got drafted to the Browns, right? So I was like, yeah, I mean, Baker's from went to school in Oklahoma. In a way, he kind of represents Oklahoma. I mean, like as a state, Oklahoma's a state, not the university. I could care less about the university. Like, go Pokes. Shout out Lindy Waters. Shout out Cade Cunningham. But they kind of represented Oklahoma as a state. He did. Like, to me, it's like, okay, he's coming out of Oklahoma. He can kind of, it's nice to support that. You know what I mean? In my eyes. So that I was like, favorite player, quarterback that kind of represents Oklahoma in my eyes. Yeah, I'll root for that just for a little bit, but I never felt a connection to them like I did with the Thunder. And then, I don't know, I didn't feel like, I would sometimes watch football games, you know what I mean? But I never really felt the need to watch a football game, like the need, like I need to watch like the, I don't know, just the need to watch a football game, I guess is what I'm trying to get my point across. Until I started like paying attention to the Lions. And that happened like, it's a funny way. I started paying attention to the Lions kind of like as a joke, but at the same time not. I remember in my math class, it was like 2019. Ooh, actually no. I guess I've been a fan of them for 4 years now. No. Yeah, like 3 years. It was in 2020, 2021, that season, right? Let me think about this. 2020, 21. It was the year before Hutch got drafted. That's the year I'm talking about. I remember in my math class, like, I would make jokes about like, oh, how my Lions doing, because my math class was like so talkative and stuff, and like all of us, a bunch of my boys were in there, and we would talk about NFL, and then there was a Cowboys fan. Obviously, there's a lot of them in Oklahoma, but there was a Cowboys fan, and then after the Cowboys win, they were like, how about them Cowboys? How about them? And sometimes whenever they lose, I'd go, how about them Cowboys? Like as a joke. It was like, yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was funny. All laughs and shit. But then I was like, man, let's see how my Lions are doing, baby. And then we would like go onto the whiteboard and then put like, we would put the record of the Cowboys, and then there was a Browns fan in there, so he would put the record of the Browns, and then I would put the record of the Lions up there. And then I was like, near the end of the season, I was like, please, bro, I want Hutchinson, please. Oh shit. And then I forgot who we beat, but it led to them, the Jags getting the first pick. I'm like, please don't let it stop us from getting Hutch. Like, and that was when I was like, I think I'm a Lions fan. That's when it happened. And then I just started actually like really watching the Lions. And then before the season, And then I remember this before the season, Hard Knocks Lions training camp, and then I was like, and then Malcolm Rodriguez got drafted. Go Pokes. And I was happy for that. I was like, let's go. I was so happy. And then ever since then, I really just became a Lions fan. I loved it. And Hard Knocks Lions came out. And then I was so bought in. I was like, I love this team. I love this team so much. This is the team that I want to be. And then this is the team that I want to be rooting for. And when school was starting, a little bit before the season started, the next school year, I was like, Lions, they're gonna be a playoff team. Don't sleep. The way I was explaining it was, I was gonna say we are going to, I didn't think they were gonna be. I didn't say playoff team. I said they're gonna shock people. That's what I was like, they're gonna shock people. I forgot to. Yeah, I was explaining it to the current Thunder of that season, because that was the 2021 Thunder that, oh shit, I'm probably fucked because I don't have much points. I need to train a shit ton of zombies to try to get collats. But I explained it to that Thunder team because at the time the Thunder were losing. But in my opinion, I was saying, like, it's gonna be like that Thunder team. God damn it, dude. We're gonna be young. I was like, we're gonna be young, and we're gonna lose games because of that. But we're gonna be close. We're just not gonna have the experience to win those games. Like, I was kind of comparing them to that 2020-21 Thunder team at the time. They weren't winning games. This was around the same time they had like a 0.2% chance to win to make it to the playoffs. Right? Are you shitting me? Oh my god.
I really need some lead.
But, and that's exactly what it looked like in the beginning. Like, with that close loss to the Eagles in the beginning, and then we beat the Commanders, I think the following week. It was looking like that. It was honestly looking like that. And then we went 1-6, and then people were like, "Oh, they're gonna make the playoffs, Jose." And then they went 6-1. I was like, but I was like fully bought in though. It's crazy. Like, I need to jump. No, I'm dead. Dude, I suck, man. But I was fully bought in, and then we went, I think, 9-8 for the year. We didn't make the playoffs because we lost to the Seahawks early on, and I forgot who didn't beat the Seahawks. It was like, I think it was somebody didn't beat the Seahawks. I think it was the Rams. The Rams didn't beat the Seahawks to allow us to get ahead of them in the wild card, I think is what it was. Shit sucks, but oh well.
We had a plan. Gotta find the parts, gotta get out of here.
Oh well, you know what I mean? But the very next year, I was like, you guys are going to be so surprised. The next year, I was so bought into the Lions. So bought in. Like, I'm being dead serious. You can ask the people I knew. When I found out the Lions were playing the Chiefs, people are counting out the Lions, and I was like, no. The Lions are going to win that. And then I even went so far to say that that's going to be the Super Bowl matchup. I said that's going to be we have the Super Bowl matchup week 1 opening season. I said that. And I can probably, like, you guys are going to have to believe me. There are people that I told that to. There are people that I told that to. And it's true. And we were so close. We were so close. But I couldn't be happier with the team, dude. With how far it's developed, and like, I couldn't be happier. I knew the Jahmyr Gibbs pick was gonna be good. I knew the Sam Laporta pick was gonna be good. Yeah. And truthfully, when it comes to fantasy, in most of my leagues, I didn't try to draft a tight end. I had the full intention to not really draft tight ends, or not like reach on tight ends, because I knew nobody I was playing with knew about Sam Laporta on the Lions, so I was gonna pick him up. But truthfully, I didn't know he was gonna be as good as he was. I thought he was gonna be like a good pickup. Like, I was thinking maybe tight end 8, 7, around there, right? I didn't know he was gonna be arguably tight end 1, depending on leagues 2 and 3, right? I will admit to that. For the Thunder to lose in 6 against the Mavericks, who are going to the finals now, it sucks. Absolutely sucks to like see that happen. You know what I mean? It just hurts more. But guys, like, y'all have no idea. I don't think I've ever been this excited for like football season to come around. Like, I'm so excited for college to start. I can't wait to see the Pokes play. Can't wait to see Ollie Gordon get a Heisman. Yes, sir. But yeah, dude, I don't think I've ever been this because I'm so excited to see OSU play next season. I'm excited to see the Detroit Lions play next season. Man, dude, I've never been this excited. I've never been this excited for football. Sports next year for me is gonna be an absolute blast, bro. Get ready for the Jared Goff MVP campaign. That's all I'm saying, bro. Get ready for the Jared Goff MVP campaign.
I don't plan on giving up anytime soon.
And by the end of the season, Jared Goff is gonna be 1-2 in the Super Bowl, baby. Yes, sir. I'm so excited, man. And in fantasy, I'm even more excited for fantasy, guys. Dude. So excited for fantasy. Shit, I might if you guys are interested in me doing shit for fantasy, I might stream it sometime. I don't know. Maybe like stream like a mock draft with y'all. If you guys are interested. I'm open to anything, dude. I'm open to anything.
Guys, you gotta see this. I think I just found Pandora's fucking box.
No way. Blundergat first hit is crazy. I was just gonna hit it once for fun. See, kids, this is why you always gamble. This is why you always gamble.
Start it up! Start it up!
If you don't do this every single time you boot up Mob of the Dead,
It's working!
I don't.
Fucking working!
There's something wrong with you. You have to do this every single time. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. I swear.
Strange fucking storm.
Okay, I'm just gonna let myself bleed out. But yeah, guys, I appreciate. I'm gonna call it here, fellas. I appreciate all of you guys for standing by, or if you guys listen to this, I appreciate it. I can't really think of anything else to talk about. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know, I guess. I'll probably be looking to do more stuff like this in the future. And yeah. So, Jose, guys, stay curly.